All right, everyone, welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. Today, we're cutting through the noise and zeroing in on the digital trends that actually matter. I've leveraged advanced AI to distill the latest research into clear, actionable insights, so we can focus on strategy, not fluff. Let's get started.
Today, we're going to break down a really powerful system for taking control of your life. We're going to get into a framework that helps you shift from just reacting to stuff to actually designing the life you want. And it's all inspired by the insights of Tony Robbins.
So let's just dive right in with a fundamental question, one you're facing every single moment. Are you just being managed by your circumstances, kind of letting life happen to you? Or are you the one in the driver's seat actively creating it?
The very first step in this whole system is a decision. It's the decision to stop managing all the day-to-day chaos and to start creating. And this isn't just some small tweak. It's a real commitment to go after a much higher quality of life, one that's truly on your terms.
And this quote, wow, it just perfectly illustrates the level of commitment we're talking about. See, if you leave yourself an escape route, a way to go back to your old habits, your brain will always find a reason to retreat when things get tough. Real, lasting change means you have to cut off the way back. You leave yourself no other option but to move forward and succeed.
Okay, so let's get into the nuts and bolts, the internal operating system that's running your life. Every single moment, whether you realize it or not, you are making 3 specific decisions that control everything, from how you feel to what you achieve.
And this is the sequence right here. It's like a chain reaction that happens in a split second. First, you decide what to focus on. That focus then determines the meaning you give it. That meaning creates the emotion you feel, and that emotion is what ultimately powers the action you take.
This idea is an absolute game changer. Think about it. In any situation, what's wrong is always there. It's always available to focus on. But you know what? So is what's right. The world outside doesn't change, but your experience of it does, and it's all based on where you point your attention. Control your focus, and you control your reality.
So based on that focus, you become the meaning maker. Is this setback the end of the world? Or maybe, just maybe, it's the beginning of a whole new chapter. Is this person criticizing you, or are they trying to coach you? The meaning you assign creates your emotional state, and at the end of the day, the quality of your life is really just the quality of your emotions.
So, what powers this whole system of decision-making? What's the fuel? Well, it all comes down to motivation. But there are 2 very, very different types you can use, and one will burn you out while the other is basically infinite.
And just look at the contrast here. It's night and day. On one side, you have push motivation. That's that I'll show them anger or the fear of failure. It runs on willpower, which is like a battery. It drains. But on the other side, you've got pull motivation. This is driven by a purpose, something bigger than yourself. And that's an infinite well of energy.
The secret to unlimited drive, that energy that just never seems to run out, is to find something you care about more than yourself. When you shift from thinking about just you to serving a mission or a cause or a team, you tap into that sustainable pull motivation.
Now, a powerful mindset and endless motivation, that's all absolutely crucial. But it's not the full picture. For this whole system to work, you need one more piece. Real, deep, unshakable confidence. And that isn't something you can just wish for. It has to be earned through relentless action.
So what does earning it actually look like in the real world? Take a look at this number. Any guesses what it represents?
That's the number of shots Steph Curry takes every single day. He's taken at least 500 shots 7 days a week for over 15 years. That's not a gift. That is the result of an unwavering, almost insane commitment to practice.
And that consistency, it compounds like crazy over time. We're talking 3,500 shots a week, over 160,000 shots a year, and during his NBA career alone, that's roughly 2 million practice shots. That is how you build deep, undeniable competence.
So here's the crucial point. The public success, the magic you see on the court, it's a direct result of all that relentless, unglamorous work done in private. Real self-esteem doesn't come from people cheering for you. It's earned by doing the incredibly difficult things when nobody is watching.
You just cannot hack this. There's no shortcut. You can't think your way to genuine confidence. You have to have the evidence, the proof that you've earned through your own hard work that you're capable. Without that competence underneath it all, any attempt at confidence is, well, it's just illusion.
All right, let's bring this all home with one final and probably the most powerful mindset shift you can make. This is a core belief that changes your relationship with literally everything that happens in your life.
You can choose to believe that life happens to me. This puts you in the role of the victim. You're powerless and you're always looking for something or someone to blame. Or you can adopt the belief that life happens for me. This one shift moves you from victim to creator, from blame to responsibility, and from powerless to powerful.
So here's the action plan. It's simple, but it's definitely not easy. Number 1, relentlessly control what you focus on. Number 2, find your pull motivation, that purpose bigger than yourself. And number 3, do the work. Put in the reps and earn the real competence that builds unshakable confidence.
Look, life is going to keep presenting you with challenges and with opportunities. That's a guarantee. The only real question is, what are you going to do with them? Are you going to let them use you, or are you going to use them? For more direct, practical insights just like this, make sure to subscribe to TNT Digital Mindset. Thanks for watching.